And give the trainer-driver combo a double. They're set to go. Green light, they're racing. Simply Clever won the start and bounces out to lead the well-tried Ain't No Better, with Better to Be Tricky settling third. And then came Sam is Perfection. The next one trying to angle away from the inside there was Persimmon. They were followed then by Little Change. Well back in the field then is the Maldives. And settling at the back end of proceedings is Burning Rubber. That's the order as they swing into the lane. 2 to go, a mile left to run. And the pilot is Simply Clever, with Ain't No Better getting its back for second. In third, Posse Breezing, Better to Be Tricky. And what about that? Toddy Max got it away from the inside, Persimmon, and lobs the 1-1. Followed then by Little Change, the Maldives. Sam is Perfection went up on the inside. Last is Burning Rubber. Lead time 38.5. And as they work into the back section of the track here, it's Simply Clever the leader. Ain't No Better on its back second. Third is Better to Be Tricky. And there goes Burning Rubber, letting slide around them 3 wide. In the middle is Persimmon getting a gun trip. Then came Little Change in the Maldives. And Sam is Perfection is last of all. Well, it's out on a limb at the moment, trying to work around them, Burning Rubber. It'll eventually go up and sit outside Simply Clever, who led the way. It's Simply Clever joined now by Burning Rubber. Third, Ain't No Better. And 1 out and 1 back is Better to Be Tricky now. 3 back in the running line is Persimmon, covering up Little Change with the Maldive and Sam is Perfection, the last pair. 30-2 was the first quarter of the last mile as they swing into the straight, work down the lane, and they'll get the bell lap to go, and it's Simply Clever the leader. Shows the way by 3 parts, Burning Rubber. Third under lock and key is Ain't No Better, and 1 by 1 is Better to Be Tricky. Then came Little Change on the inside of Persimmon. Well back is Sam is Perfection, and last of all is the Maldives, but only 5 off the leader. Second split, same as the first, 30-2, 60-4 half. Down the back straight, Simply Clever, being well rated in the van, leads the way by a neat length now on Burning Rubber. Ain't No Better. Better to Be Tricky pulled out 3 deep. It was immediately flat. So is Persimmon. They were followed further back there on the inside by Little Change and Sam is Perfection. But Simply Clever sneaks away near the turn, puts up a couple of lengths, 28.9 the quarter. Ain't No Better, Persimmon, Sam is Perfection peels right to the outside to try and get into the fight, and Little Change saves ground. Simply Clever first to see the judge over Ain't No Better, and Persimmon, Little Change. Now the leader's paddling. Moving up is Ain't No Better. Persimmon gripping on Simply Clever. Oh, Simply Clever maybe a nose. It's really fought back strong. Simply Clever and Persimmon, they're the two. Ain't No Better the middle, and Little Change the pegs. Great finish. They were followed then by Sam is Perfection, Better to Be Tricky, well back the Maldives, and Burning Rubber was back near the tail of the field.